Welcome everybody back to Boost Motion, guys, and today we're gonna go get the tires changed on the C63. We're doing some more maintenance to this car because I'm gonna let you guys know some information once April 1st comes. But anyway, guys, let's hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost Motion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. So welcome back everybody. It's been a minute. So guys don't see the C63 too much, but I'm gonna be doing a lot more content, or just a lot more things with the C63, because I do drive it a lot more often. Man, I love how this car starts. Woo! Alright, so we're getting some new meat for the C63. You guys know I installed Michelin Pilot Sports in the rear for a crazy good deal because, Boost is still on a budget. But I didn't get Michelin's this time. I actually needed some tires because I don't drive that often with this car. Literally, I barely do any highway driving, literally. So I just needed some cheap budget tires to go to the front. And once again, I went with some ultra high performance low brand tires, but we're gonna see how these Land Spiders do. But they're just gonna be on the front of the car. They have good temperature rating, 420 A and A, so that's pretty fine. The only thing I'm missing here is AA, but it is what it is. It has pretty good tread wear. And for people who want to sit there and say you're still on a Boost on a budget, you got a C63, you're being cheap, I used to be a tire tech. Some of you guys are really overpaying on tires when you really don't need to do so at all. And you don't need to do it, especially unless you're doing that type of performance driving. As long as you get the right speed rating for your car and similar temperature rating and load index, you're pretty much good to go. And these tires are pretty qualified to actually run on this C63. Anyways, guys, let's get to Intrack. Hey guys, so I love the convenience of having 4 doors. You guys don't understand. I miss it so much. But I briefly want to let you guys know what's going on, right? So I have my two drag set of tires, NT05Rs, on some mix match drag wheels. I have no use for it anymore. I posted up a couple times and no one really wants it. So I'm gonna dismount the drag tires from the mismatched wheels, and then we're gonna see what happens from there. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to replace the 2 front tires. Like I already told you guys, the 2 front tires were worn in an older video. I barely drive the car, but now that I'm going to be driving a lot more and doing a lot more long distance driving and more content with it, then yes, we got to make sure the car is running A-okay. So I'm doing all the small maintenance that I need to get done on it, okay? Boost on a budget. Now, also, here's a funny thing. Just to let you guys let you guys know something. The C63 Coupe versus the C63 Sedan tire sizes are different. The C63 Coupe tries to have the front and rear tires matching in similar tire height. What I mean by that is they match. So like it'll be like, let's say a 245 40 front and like a 285 275 rear, which is very similar on a tire height. On the sedans though, it's a little bit different. On the sedans, they want the rear tires to be taller. So it's a 245 front stock and 265 40 rear stock, which means that the rear tires actually rotate slower than the front tires. I guess this is a mitigation maybe to help trap speeds. But also what I realized when I messed up is, remember when I ran slow speeds M340 and I just kept on talking about the traction control issue? Number one, it was a little cold outside. So let's put it out there. The car was a little cold outside, right? Because it was like 25 degrees. But the second issue I always ran into with that car is before I changed it was, with those tires, it actually had 265/35 in the rear and 245/40 in the front, which means that the rear tires were actually shorter than the front tires. What does that mean, guys? That means that the rear tires were spinning faster than the front tires. Now, when it comes to racing or speeding or anything like that, when you hit it, if there's any slip, the ABS will jump in because the threshold is way off. So when you have a taller tire and let's say that the rear tire starts spinning a little bit faster, it's still within that threshold, so it won't hold back a lot of power. But going to the 265 tire, Literally, that problem went away. I mean, I did go get the 265/40 Michelin tires, which probably helped out a lot. But literally, it changed everything. I literally didn't have any more traction. I still have traction issues, but nowhere near as bad as it was before. Now I'm going to go with a 255/40 front tire. And you guys are probably saying the same, but Boost, you just said you're trying to keep within the threshold. So why don't you get to a 245/40? All right, here's my honest opinion for the guys who are watching in the back. 245/40, I just don't like the sidewall height, especially for Brooklyn driving. And also, Boost is still in a budget. And I always look for what plus sizes or what sizes I can go with. So initially, I was going to go put the 265/40 in the front and 285/40 in the rear, the drag set. But this is my daily car, so that wouldn't make any sense. I looked in to see if there was any all-season tires that I can install in the rear as a 285/40, and they were like $350, $400 a tire. I'm talking about expensive. That's $700 for a pair. So then I looked into, okay, let's do a 275/40 in the rear and 265/40 in the front, and I found some good prices. But still, I was like, I don't know how it's gonna really fit. And I don't know, I test fitted the 265 in the front, the back one in the front, and I just didn't like how close the tire height was to like the inner fender. It wasn't that close, but it's close enough where I'm like, if I had a bump, it's gonna rub. So I said, you know what, let me go with one plus size. Let me go with 245/40 in the front, 255/40 in the front, and leave the 265s in the rear. It makes it easier for everybody. I'm still within that threshold. The front tire is still spinning faster than the rear tire, but it isn't matching the tire height. So we're gonna go with this, and we're gonna head out to Intrack. Sorry for that long explanation, but let's go. Another poser. This is what you guys do. It's not even an M3. I thought it would be an M3. Come on, guys. Oh, nah, you got it. You wildin'. Not that hard for me to catch you, boy. He should just stay at 340 and call it a day. Oh, you wildin'. Oh, he doing too much. You're doing too much, boy. You're doing too much. Way too much. Tell me why you guys do that. You got a 340 or a 335i. Why'd you put the M3 badge on it? For what? I know you just as fast, but it's like a C43 owner putting a C63 badge on it. No, you're not a VA. You don't have to. Well, you do have two turbos, but wait, did it have two turbos on the C43? I need to learn more about those cars before I talk shit about the C43s. But nonetheless, being that putting an M3 badge on it, why I do that? Anyways, let's hurry up and get to Intrack. Nah. Queens is all about the poses, yo. Isn't that an M bumper in the yo? Nothing but poses out here. Look at the tips. Tips is huge. Come on, man. BMW guys, get it together. It's BMW Central out here. Look at this one, though. Oof. Vert. Air. Oof. That's looking nice. This one here is looking nice. Oh, my. Oh, my. Love it. Oof. Now, even though I'm making fun of all these BMWs, this one is sex. Oof. That color, that front end. Oof. I don't know. X3M competition is still sexy, but X5 is just so much more of a beast. Oof. Here's another one right here, guys. Oof. Love it. Looking good. Sitting nice. No tents to show off that sexy interior. Now, I know you guys love GTRs, but the owner finally went and got it wrapped. So like it's a Nardo gray, everything is carved in here. And he's chasing records and times, but because his shop will be moving to Long Island, he's just been so busy dealing with that. But as the time goes, he's just putting it together more and more. This car is definitely one of those cars you take the Texas 2K. I believe this is right around that 1600 horsepower range, I believe. But Jesus Christ, this thing fully caged. Take a look. Interior, change some of them out. Woo. Woo. It's gorgeous. The car is gorgeous. Look at that. Woo. Man, I got Ruby Q60 RS over here in his bag, GMR Q60 with the cream guts. And I'm not gonna lie, red would have looked really good on my car. Red, oh, fall in love with the red. Nice carbon fiber bits for a trunk lid, lower valance with the side splats. This is his drive height. Side with the carbon. He said he had a carbon lip, but it broke off. And I'm not gonna lie, the front end right now, this front end is definitely, I should have did the black chrome. Like this, it would have went well with the black lip, and he also put the carbon right here too. It definitely does make the front. I thought I would have been too much black on my Q60, but this actually turned out really well. Look at that. Oof. Oof. When it comes to trucks, I've been looking at the GLC 63. They actually make this in the 63, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this car is also super dope, but the size isn't that big, and it has more of the softer look. And just look at the size difference with it with an X5M. Now you would definitely need to get like the GLE non-coupe for it to have a similar size to the X5, but I don't know, man. The GLC always goes on me, but I just need a 63 version of it. The 43 or the GLC 300 just doesn't do it to me. Plus the interior is kind of a little bit small. But this one, I don't know, man. Loving it a lot though. Alright guys, so take a look. So got Michelin's in the rear, and I got the 255 eBay tires in the front. They were way better conditioned than the old tires though. And a lot more sidewall, so it should be a lot better for daily drive traffic and regular potholes. And it's XL2 extra load, so usually when you see XL, you usually have a little bit more belts in it, which is a lot better. Not saying that adding extra belts or extra load is better for potholes, but the tire can hold more weight per corner. All right, definitely look good, man. Once again, love it. All right, and then they're taking off right now they're taking off the drag tires off my drag wheels, and I'm gonna put them up for sale. Hopefully someone who wants to get some NT05Rs can put those in the rear and do some racing out there. But yep, this is it. The C63 is getting some more maintenance done to it. All right guys, so what I must say is, now that I got the tires on, you know that placebo effect, that if someone's giving you a pill and saying it's making you feel better for your stomach, but it's really just sugar pills? I don't think this is a placebo effect here. This ambient tires is gonna be better than worn tires. I don't care what no one says, but it's so much more comfortable now. The car feels way better. Just like when I put the 265 Michelin's in the rear, now the 255 40 whatever company's all seasons in the front feels so much softer, lot softer ride. Oh, less road noise. It's just a newer tire will just be better than a worn tire regardless. But also, it's raining outside. Well, it rained a little earlier, so now I get to test out the wet traction. And no, I'm not trying to hurt myself or kill myself. No, but honestly, I'm getting to actually test out the new tires all around. But the car feels so much more better. Woo. But anyways, to bring this video to a close, I want to say is this: like, shout out to Intrack tires. Anyone who's been going to Intrack tires for a while, definitely comment below. But also on top of that, Intrack tires will be moving in the next month, so they won't have this Queens location no more. They will be in Long Island, and from what I can tell you guys, it's gonna be close to another competitor. But it's gonna be pretty dope. And the thing is, you gotta support the companies that are in the car world. I could have went to a regular tire shop down the block. Legit, there was a tire shop 3 minutes away from my house. But I drove in a 45-minute to an hour drive just to come to Intrack Tires because I want car people working on my car. I don't want just any regular mechanic. No disrespect to my mechanics out there, my people, my tire installers, people who work on generic cars, regular cars. But you know, there's a different care you have for when you're a sport enthusiast, a car enthusiast, rather than you're just a regular dude that just knows how to turn a wrench or a ratchet, if you know what I mean. No disrespect to y'all. But at the end of the day, much love to Intrack Tires. Hopefully they'll have a grand opening. And talking to them, it seems like they may be doing invite only. So we gotta wait and see. Hopefully I'm invited. But I can't wait to see what their new shop was gonna be. Hopefully they'll have an amazing. I always give bless to them with their new endeavors and everything. Like I try my best to support. A lot of people tell me that, you know, I could be a lot bigger YouTube channel. I could be making a lot more money on the channel, offering services, you know, trying to be the middleman of everything. And honestly, sometimes I just don't want to add so much of that stuff into my life. So maybe I'll talk about that stuff later on my other channel, Life with Boost. I haven't uploaded in a while, but I haven't had the time with all the moving and changing, but I'm finally getting everything together in my house, and everything's finally starting to slow down a bit where I can actually think and actually be able to sit down and put a thought together. So hopefully in the future we can actually try to break those videos up and start shooting that out with Life with Boost. So definitely check out the link below to that, or just type in Life with Boost, and that video should definitely pop up. That YouTube channel should pop up. And thank you for anyone who already went over there to subscribe to the channel, because it's not necessarily a car channel. That's a channel just about me, who I am, what goes through my head, and what I think about. And it's just been a minute since I've uploaded, but we're gonna get that. We're gonna get back on that soon. But anyways, outside that, guys, we have good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope you guys hit the like button already. Outside that, guys, you have a good day. Appreciate you. Thank you everybody for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.